Alright, my lovelies, Paul's got an osteopath after this, so we might really warm up our spine and do a little bit of cobra and stuff.
Is it just me online?
Just you online today? Yeah, Angela said she was going to try and come, but she's still not very well. So, so if you go into the bent knee, circle, and for 4, 5, keep going. I'm just going to turn the seat around.
Brain feels like it's full of soup this morning.
And then over and really reach for 1, for 2. Straighten that leg as you come up. For 3, 4. 2 more. Last one, hold it for a little bit longer, breath in. And out. 1 more. And then back up, take a little more of a bend. Look at that front thumb and then take the thumb up towards the ceiling. Take a beautiful in-breath. All the way out. And again. Beautiful. Let's come to the other side. So again, let's take it. Oh, it smells nice today as it was yesterday. It's beautiful yesterday, wasn't it? 3, 2, 1, and then mermaid stretch, reach, and then back up. And on this last one, hold it, take a beautiful in-breath. One more. And then gently take a little bit more of a bend and then take it up towards the ceiling, inhale in. And then back to centre and just take a squeeze of the scapula. Take a lovely inhale. Lovely, well done. Let's come back to centre position. I'm going to warm up through our arms and then we'll do some weights. Debs, whatever, obviously I know you use your band on, so whatever action we do, I'll make sure you can do it with your band on it. So, let's start with our feet into parallel and we're just going to raise up and lower and raise and lower and 3, so keep that little bit of connection through the tummy. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 2 big circles on one arm for 1, for 2, 2 on the other, 2, and then into our Morecambe and Wise for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, jump, and 1. Beautiful. Let's just take a nice little calf strut. Well, it might not be nice if your calves are tight, but push that back heel into the mat. I'll put my lower batters down. Need to be a few inches taller. Hold. Lovely, and then that other side, and then again, take a breath in. And beautiful. Let's do some second position squats or pliés. Keep the shoulders down, tight through the tummy, hips back nice and low. And 2, and 3, and 4. February tomorrow, we got through January. Wasn't too bad January, we've had some decent weather.
Oh, we have.
Haven't we? It's not been grey and rainy for the month like it normally is. So I'm taking the win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1, beautiful. Let's come really, really nice and wide. And then so Paul, if you want to just lean back, you can, hon, if you don't want to come down. Yeah, just a little bit of a lean. And then we're just going to come down in you guys, just holding, taking a beautiful in-breath. And then really push your feet into the floor, particularly the heel dips. Take your hands out to capital T and then just push through the heels as we come up to standing. And then come back to centre. Let's do a little bit of rotation. God, that didn't half give out something. Do you know when it's on? I'm a bit like, oh, well, we just turned it off and I'm gone now. Okay, let's take one foot in front of the other. And we're just going to take our arms actually out to capital T, but don't let your shoulders hang. So always think of elbows being ever so slightly lower than your shoulders. Draw the belly in, shoulders down, keep the rib cage down, and we're going to do a rotation. So just go to where you feel comfortable. You might be able to go really far or not. Take a breath in, back to centre. Have your arms slightly back, almost like you're not fully squeezing your scapula, but to get this length through the pecs. And then the other way, just notice, even in this position, is your rotation better on one side? And then gently back. One more. Gently back. Keep that tummy gently connected. The other side. And then back to centre, and then just bring your palms together, and we're just going to really push them together and take them up. One more. And just see, can you close your eyes? So taking that visual away really makes our vestibular system work really, really hard. So our body should know where it is in space without actually visually seeing it. So just hold. Last one. Well done. I did it with a class the other day. I've done it for ages. I'm like, oh my God, why is this so hard? And then the other side. Okay, so again, arms out, shoulders down, keep the tummy tight, and then just gently rotate. So obviously the spine can rotate, flex laterally, extend back to centre, and the other way. Back again. Not quite as stable on this side, back to centre, and again. And then just now, come back, take the thumb and the next finger together, and then the 3, and then draw the tummy in, and then in. Do you know the finger next to your thumb? Is that your index finger?
Yes.
Yeah. only if you do, just try and draw the tummy in and take your visual away. If you're really brave, this is really quite a tough one, but a brilliant one for like the neuro, kind of like for the neuro system. Try and do a rotation like this with your eyes closed. Back to centre. Ooh. And the other way. And back. And brilliant, well done. And then take some little circles. And circle back the other way. And lovely. Okay, let's do our balance first before we do our weights. So again, grab hold of something if you need. My run challenge is done. Well, I've got half a mile to do. That's it. So
Oh, wow, excellent.
I'll do that very quickly today. So my legs are feeling like nearly back to normal. So I finished it on Wednesday. And then just hold. And we're just going to really just feel grounded, spreading the toes. Pushing the big toe in, and then just take a lovely inhale as we come up. And out breath. And in breath. And out breath. 2 more. Last one. Good, and then take the standing foot to the back. Take the other leg in front, just have that nice little pull and just push over. Take a lovely in-breath. Last one. So Paul, if you want to take that back foot back again to do a calf stretch, you can. Yeah, so just down and just push the heel down. We're just, Debs and I are just going to, Paul's just avoiding a bit of flexion, Debs, in case you're wondering why I'm giving her different stuff. Take a breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. Soften the front knee and gently back up to standing. So remember that back leg is the one where we're stood up, so we're just going to stand on the other one just for our tree pose. Really strengthening, so gently back up, really strengthening that supporting leg, really good for the bones as well. Push that big toe into the mat. Hold. And again, this time just take it up. Inhaling. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. 2 more. The thing I love about balance work, obviously it's got many benefits, but you can't think of everything else that you've got to do in life. And then gently down, and again then over, flex down, or you can just take a nice calf stretch if you want to avoid flexion, if you have to avoid flexion for any reason. Take a beautiful in-breath, and out, in, and out. Last one, breath in, and gently up to standing position. Beautiful, well done. Okay, so pick up 2 weights together. So I'm going to try the thighs part. Yeah? Go big or go home. And then just let's just see how we go today. So just take your feet into first position, give yourself a little bit of a, so Debs, for this one, hon, put the band behind your back. because we're going to do dumb waiter. So, yeah, keep your elbows glued into the waist, rib cage down, and then out, and then in. And 2, Martin's giving me a sore throat. 3.
No.
Yeah, I feel alright, everything else, but you know when you've just like got ticked throat. Try not to let the ribs come with you, so keep that rib cage in and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then just place one on the floor, nice and gentle, yeah. And then we're just going to do, yeah, so just put the one, you know how to do this steps by step. So if you've got a band, obviously put the band underneath the foot and grab one, yeah, that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Switch sides. So again, let's go for 16, 15, 2, 1. Beautiful. Back to standing. Take one foot out if you need to change your weight. Do you know what? I'm just going to open this one just slightly. Got a little bit warm this morning. Take it out to the side, shoulder blades down, and then lift. Yeah, not easy these ones. So 2. So don't be tempted. Just try and keep your elbow slightly lower than the shoulder, and then you're not going to let that shoulder kind of hike up. Shoulders down. I try and pull my shoulders slightly back as well, and then lift. Nice weekend, Paul, coming up. Come chat
Yeah.
for 2 seconds.
Going to my mate's farm.
Oh, nice. We're out with Raffens over tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
An 80s dance revival or something. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Back the other way. I'm jiggered today. And then lift and lower. Yeah. 2. I find these harder than air. Harder than abduction. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I always like to do triceps straight after that one. So just back for 12. Bend at the elbow, straighten your arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and we've only got one exercise to do after this. I'm just going to lift my 3s, put these 5s down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Very, very good. Take them down. I could market this class as like to combat osteoporosis as
Yeah,
well.
you could. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of standing good. And then just last one, push the rib cage down, shoulders down, take it in. When I get back from South Africa, I'll do a bit of advertising. I'm terrible. Classes are so weird at the minute. Like nights are crazy, like really busy. Tuesday morning is. But at least it's good that people can catch up on videos and stuff. 6 more, 6, woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, I'm sweating, and 1. Well done, good work. Place them down. Just put your balls, your weights to one side, guys, so you're not risking kicking them or something, which you're not surprised to learn about them. Okay, let's always stretch out. If you're doing weights at home or any body work, upper body work, so just reach it up again. We've done this one before, but just pull and just elongate those lats. And then back to centre, take the hand off the wrist onto the head, the other one behind the back. There's a tendency for that to happen. Really pull it back so you're getting a stretch through the pecs and the neck. Take the right ear to shoulder, retract a little bit and take the chin towards the chest. Back to centre, the hand on the head, take it down by your side, the other one take it up high and just push it into that tricep. And then just take it out in front, just to pull it into delt. That deltoid stretch. Beautiful, and then switch legs. So again, yeah, reach up nice and high, try and keep your arm nice and straight. And then pull the wrist with the opposite hand to just give you that little bit of a lateral stretch of the spine. When you massage people, people are often very tight around the lateral side. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Last one. Back to centre, the hand comes off the wrist onto the top of the head. The other one here, so this is my shoulder that kind of creeps in a bit, so really feel like you're taking it back before you come down. A little chin to chest if it's not too much. Back to centre, I'm out in front, doesn't really matter which way you do this one. And last but not least, up, push it down, and then come to the edge of your mat to do a little bit of movement. So we're not holding plank today, so we've done quite a bit of shoulder work. So we're just going to come down straight pretty much into a plank, but then down on your knees into an upward dog, into a downward dog, yeah? So a little bit of softness in the knee. Take a chin to chest, hips backwards, yeah. So Paul, do you want to get down just onto your, yeah. So you can come from here, Paul, yeah, just into your plank position.
Yeah.
Drawing the belly in, holding for 3, 2, 1, then taking the knees down, flattening the feet, bringing the elbows backwards, and then gently reaching up into that extension position. Taking a beautiful inhale. And then back into your plank, and then reach up into your downward dog. Ask him today if there's any, what's he think about flexion, should you be introducing any of it, see what Cairo, is it Cairo you're going to see?
It's osteopath. Yeah.
You're going to the Good Health Centre?
Yeah.
Who have you seen, do you know? Is it Doug? No.
No. Oh, I've forgotten his name. I haven't seen him for a while. He's the young Asian lad.
Oh, I've not seen him. I used to see Daniel, but and then back into plank. It's supposed to be very good.
He's great.
He does massage now, I think. I think he's
right,
training
yes.
massage as well, someone was saying.
Yeah.
He just recently got, and then knees down, which I think is really good because, and then gently back. I think osteopaths do a bit of, but when I was chatting to this new physio, a physio who's been qualified a long time, she was saying like new physios don't really do much massage, and she said you need to sometimes get your hands on someone.
Yeah.
And then back again, and then up again into downward dog, heels towards the floor, creating that space in the spine, into that nice long downward dog. Take a breath in. Back into plank. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Flatten the feet, bring it back into your cobra. Last one. Inhaling through the nose. And then just, if you want to sit it back into child's pose for 20 you can. And beautiful, and let's stick with that hip extension work today. So you can do this on the floor. Let me show you on the floor first if you don't want to do 4-point kneeling, if the wrists are bothering you at all. So you can do it, in fact I'll probably do it in prone today. Let's all do it in prone actually. So, ignore what I've just said. So push the pubic bone down into the mat. So really important that you really think about your belly button, and imagine just a piece of A4 paper can slide underneath it. So we're not lifting anything, we're just imagining that there's something hot on the mat and we're just drawing our belly button in. Yeah, a little bit like pulling on a pair of jeans that are a bit tight for you. And then lengthen the left leg. I like to just turn my head to one side, but whatever feels comfortable, you might want to do this. Yeah, and then you're just going to really lengthen one leg. Keep that core engaged. Keep your hip bone on the floor, and you're just going to lift. Yeah? So you've got to be really kind of precise with this. We're not lifting the hip bone, and we're not moving the back. We're keeping that core super, super tight. Yeah, and we're just lifting. And if you place your hand on, or your finger on your butt cheek, you should really feel it, really, really strengthening. So keep that core engaged. Hip extension work, good for the hip as well. Lengthens the hip flexors. And for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, keep going, 3, 2, hold it up, so you're hovering on the, kind of like the mid to top thigh, the knees away, and you're just going to bring that heel into bottom, into a hamstring, and then lengthen the leg. And 2, I knew when you were going to do that then. 3, 4, definitely when I run it takes it into my bloody knees. 5, 4, I guess that's why you call run, isn't it? 3, 2, and 1, well done, and then just bend both knees and have a little windscreen wipe side to side. And my tummy is going crazy. Beautiful, so always nice. You can almost have like a little circle as well. It feels really nice to release. Yeah? And let's set up again. So very important that you do your set up. So push the pubic bone down into the mat. Draw the tummy in, lengthen the right leg now, and then lift. And feel like you're kind of squeezing through the glute, the big glute max muscle. Keep hips down, keep that tummy drawn away from the mat. So think about length of the leg as opposed to height. Lift and lower, yeah. Lift and lower. Hold it up, bring the heel into bottom, lengthen away. Hopefully there is a tendency for the hamstring to cramp a bit in this, but obviously you're working the hamstrings as you bring it in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And again, have a nice little windscreen wipe. You want to give yourself a little quadricep stretch, just grab the left hand onto left foot. Don't know my left from right. Hold. Excellent. Let's go the other one. And then gently come over onto your side, guys. I'm going to close my window because my tootsies are coming out. Yeah, let's do some resistance work. So we won't use the band, but imagine that you have got something almost like an ankle weight on your ankle area. So lengthen the bottom hand, sorry. Keep this waist nice and lifted. Lengthen the top leg. Shoulder pulled back, keep the core engaged, navel to spine, lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Whichever shape your foot is, guys, mine's pointed, which works the back leg more. Now flex, yeah, just to engage the quads a bit. One more, 4, 3, 2, hold it, point again, circle for 6, circle for 5, circle for 4, 3, 2, 1, circle back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh my bum's had some serious work this week, and then breathe in. I always think of Felicity Kendall when I do these. Remember when she won Rare of the Year? Little Felicity Kendall, oh I love her. In The Good Life, Debs will know that, she loves all old 80s stuff. It's the good life. And it was called that one, wasn't it? The Good Life. Remember it?
Yeah,
with
it's great.
With the Margaret, what other lady in it?
Oh yeah, Margaret. I can't remember her name.
What was she called, Debs?
I can't remember, I know you mean though. Penelope Key.
That's it, you do. I knew you knew. Yes, she was called Margot in it, wasn't she? Yeah, Penelope Key.
I don't even know where that came from, it just sprung out.
Keep them hips facing forward. Last day, good work. These will really strengthen the back today. then just hold it, and then just the tiniest little pulse. 2 and 1. Well done. I keep telling Martin he needs to do this because his bum's really flat. It's like, cheers, you're awful to me. And then take the foot. Oh, and I always do a sandwich press. I always say, yeah, but you've got great legs. And then put that foot on the knee. So the leg that you've been lifting, obviously, is the one that always goes on top. You can lift the underneath foot again if you want, or just keep it down if the bum feels particularly tight, which mine does, to be fair. Just grab your band, I think yours is behind you with a bit of lump, just over that shoulder bone. And then just always try and keep that thick part over your foot, just so, especially if you've got a really skinny band, because they tend to kind of really bunch up and they're not very comfortable. And just take that leg really nice and straight. Try not to kind of push the lower back in though, just keeping that really nice neutral spine, and just really feel like you're bringing the toes towards you but pushing the heel up to the ceiling to lengthen that calf muscle out. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of leg work. And then just sometimes you can use the band to just help you kind of anchor the foot in and out. It's a really a much more important move than you think this. I can thank a very lovely physio when I was doing my sports injury course with him. I, at the time, was doing a bit of running and was getting an awful lot of lateral foot pain. And I said, I do ankle mobilisers, I flex and I point. He went, do you do inversion, eversion? I was like, oh, no. And since I've been doing this, it's never come back. And then just anchor that foot in, take the band in the other hand, and again, just gently across the midline. Remember this one, particularly if you are a runner, you can find that this one can feel really quite intense. It's just flossing, just like a nerve glide really. It's really, and then once you feel like you want to, you don't have to, you can just hold it to there. Or you can just gently turn the head as you bring the leg over just to where you feel comfortable. It generally takes it away from the leg into the lower back. Soften the knee and bring it back to centre. Take the band. I get really cross at JD because they don't have these. And it's they're really important, these stretches. And then bring the leg out to the side before we switch to do leg work on the other. And just soften the knee. And just before we come over onto the other side, guys, just for time, let's just do a little bit of core work before we do that other leg. So I've just done my left leg, so just remember which leg you've done. So I know it might have been hurting, but you will forget. So just give yourself your little pelvic imprint release. And remember, even though the optimum position for abdominal work is neutral, it doesn't work for everyone. So, you know, for some people you might want to slightly take the hips a little bit further than the pubic bone. For others you might want to go more into imprint. But ideally you want that neutral spine. Chin towards the chest, draw the tummy in, push the rib cage down, feel that the ribs are together. Yeah, ribs on the mat, little gap. Bring your right leg up to tabletop. And let's keep head and shoulders down today. Length through the front of the chest. And we're just going to take a flex foot for 10. So we're going to take the right heel forwards and slowly back. Imagine your life is on it, yeah? That you are literally not moving in and out of your neutral imprint. You're staying in the same position with the back. 3. The more concentration, the more precise the move, the more likelihood you're doing it correct. So don't rush. find it harder with a healed lead. Well done, back to centre, then just point the foot exactly the same. You might be able to go a little bit lower with the leg. Three, two, one. Well done, and just bring your knees into chest. Angela, I know you're not on, but you've asked for the recording. I hope you feel better, hon. And then bring your feet back down to the floor. Knees together. Just take the knees to the right, the head to the left. Back to centre. The other way. One more each side. Will that yoga?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine haven't done it for a while. Mine sometimes does it. Last one each side. And then very gently, don't get up quick, just very gently, just bring yourself over onto your side to come to that other side. Just grab your hand, guys, so that it's near your head. Oh, I've got two to them, very greedy. And then we're just going to again, we're just softening that bottom knee. You can always do it with hips stacked, but it's just nice to really feel like you've got this stability. So again, lift up that bottom waist, lengthen the top leg, and we're going to flex the foot to start with for 12, lower, 11, you can always take down overhead, however it feels comfortable, or put it onto the floor if you feel you need a bit more stability. And then point, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Keep a little point, circle at the hip for 6. Again, this is where you're more likely to lose a bit of stability, so if you need to put the hand back down, you can. 6 the other way, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, bring it in. And then into your plunge. So heels in line with the bottom. Be careful that front hip doesn't start to move back. So you keep the hip forward, gently out, back in. This right butt cheek is definitely tighter than the left. Smile through it. I never get lower back pain, man. It's funny, I always think like pain in the butt, you know that saying, a pain in the butt and a pain in the neck. I'm like, yep.
And a pain in the back.
No. 8, 7. I think this has been quite a hard session for Friday morning. Or maybe I'm just shattered. 4, 3,
My leg's dead.
2,
That's good.
and 1. Beautiful. Yes, but look how nice it feels, Deborah. And then onto your back. The thing is, as you get older, you see, don't you, older people all the time, and they lose. If you look, I know it's not. I'm not saying go around staring at old people's bums, but you've noticed it more probably with men because they wear trousers. But yeah, they do lose an awful lot of strength in the glutes, and it's really important for back strength. So yeah.
I think you just lose muscle mass.
You do, yeah, definitely. And for women, you know, we have to work probably harder than guys to keep it, if I'm honest. Oh, don't it feel nice though, that stretch, once you get over the initial ouch. And just grab your band. Again, sometimes I feel like my neck's feeling quite a bit better because I'm just really being religious with my, no, I don't need it actually today, but sometimes you can put a cushion underneath your head. And then just grab. So again, remember that we're not running it right here where our bum's lifting. We just want to be in a nice neutral spine. And just flex, push that heel up to ceiling. Really feel the calf muscles stretching out. And just for people that are the opposite of me and are a bit more tighter through their kind of tibialis muscle, just point the foot away as well. So that just obviously stretches out through the front of the lower leg. And then bring it back in again, and then again, just anchor that foot in and out. So we're just, as with any joint, you want to keep them moving. So the mechanoreceptors live in our joints, they're our movement patterns. So if we stop moving our joints, the brain becomes really blurred, it doesn't recognise and therefore it sends pain signals. So just keep the joints moving. Generally little circle actions are good. But whatever joint you've got, because obviously they're all different, whether it's a hinge, ball and socket, condyloid, whatever, just try and keep them moving in every plane. And then just bring it, I went a little bit too far too soon then. And then just in and out. In and out. I often wonder what Mo Farah's legs feel like. Do you know all that running?
Oh, it's an amazing guy.
Oh. I think people from Somalia or Ethiopia are built harder for that long distance. Do you know what I mean? That tiny, tiny frame.
Apparently it's the lower leg, low weight, and length that
exactly.
Really,
and then
really great adaptation.
And you know it's really funny because and then bring it over. When I was at school I was and Debs was actually really quite a fast, short, middle distance runner, and I still am quite, but long distance because I've got quite muscular calves. I can't do it. Do you know what I mean? It's you're right, and Jude's the same. My middle one, even though he's very slim, he's got really strong gastrocnemius and he just can't run for a long time. So you're right, it is that a lot of, like you said, the African, they have very skinny lower legs, don't they? And then bring it out the other way.
I was Yorkshire champion for 800 metres.
Oh, wow.
And I still am taking that trophy. Absolutely. Yeah, 400 and 800 were mine, Debs, actually. I did used to run 15, but
No, my speciality was
8. Yeah.
I seem to work best around sort of 4 or 5 miles.
Yeah.
So, and stretching out, to 10k fun runs were great.
Yeah. And then gently up, well done. And then just bring it down and then just take the soles of the feet together. It's to do with your type 1, type 2 muscle fibers, isn't it? That's what it's about. You've got and some people have a real mix. But some of them like your explosive muscles. So, people like long jump, hurdles, things like that. short distance, and some are kind of, they've got more. I forgot which is now, type 1, type 2, I can't remember which one's which. Yeah. Very interesting. And then just bring the knees into chest. A little bit of anatomy training on the floor.
It's really good. It's really interesting.
It is, honestly, if you Google type 1, type 2, it's very, very interesting. So like your Mo Farah, I can't remember which is which now, but Mo Farah will be massive on one, but then you'd have someone, like some people need to obviously have both, you know, so something like not a long distance, like a triple jump. They'll need to be fast, but they'll need their explosive ones as well. So it's really, or like Tour de France, they need both, because they need that explosive strength of going up a hill, but they need the longevity as well. And then come onto your front, guys, and then just, I forget sometimes on YouTube, I put this on YouTube, I better think, what is she going on about? I'm not bothered about that, I just want to know, will my bum look good after this? And then just take a cow pose, take a beautiful in-breath. And then gently either come to neutral, or you can come all the way into cat. And then back to centre, take the hips up nice and high, walk the hands back a little bit, let's take the right heel down, hold that deep stretch through the calf. We've worked our calves quite hard today. And the other side, click, 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 and again, one more each side. And Paul, just get up however you feel comfortable, sweetheart. Whether it's coming back down on the knees, but everyone else walk the hands back to the feet. I'm just going to have a little rock there. And then gently back up to centre. And happy weekend, everyone. You worked well.